What's up, guys? Good morning. It's Kaylee. Sorry about my voice. I have vocal cord issues. If you watch my other videos, you probably know. But anyways, today I'm going to be taking you through my work life, but we got to get up first. Let's go. Gotta breathe for me. It's now or never. Gotta breathe for me. It's now or never. So we're all dressed now. We're actually going to be heading out to Ramona Junior High School. For those of you that don't know my backstory, I started as an audio engineer and I had to come home after everything kind of went south. I decided to keep going with my education and I took classes online. And anyways, I am a substitute teacher now and I eventually want to be a teacher full-time online because of my physical issues. With that said though, I work only half days, just keep that in mind. So we'll only be there for a few hours, but let's go. We're gonna get to Ramona Junior High in about 10 minutes. A little bit of a drive. We'll be there in plenty of time. We got it. Alright guys, we've been driving for a little bit. We're gonna be there in about 2 minutes. But today we are substituting for Mrs. Smith, which I have done plenty of times. She's awesome. And we are here. Thank goodness. Let's park in that teacher parking lot. Like that's like such a luxury. I think it is. I mean, it's way closer. Way better for somebody who's sick and can't walk that much, right? So now you're looking at her desk. So I am subbing for periods 5 and period 6. She's very well organized. It's not always like this. Sometimes I have a sheet of paper, sometimes I get a paragraph, sometimes I don't get much of anything, but some teachers are extremely well organized. So for instance, period 5, she teaches English 8, which is 8th grade English, and period 6, she teaches public speaking, which is an elective. Another thing that I have to watch out for is the manual attendance submission form, which is basically me telling the office what students were or were not in class. That way they can make sure that it fits within the roster that they have. So when they get audited, they make sure that every kid was either present or not. So for period 6, for example, it says, please hand out. Pretty self-explanatory. And I kind of read these papers before I give the students them. That way I know if they are going to ask any questions or any words that they may or may not know that are on any of these worksheets so that I can help prepare them for what they're about to do. For example, I have this worksheet right here and it says, does public speaking matter? I guarantee you I'm going to get one student that says, public speaking doesn't matter. Why does it matter? And I'm going to say, well, anytime that you are speaking in front of public, meaning in front of your peers, at your career, anytime that you are actually speaking in front of people, you are doing public speaking. And if you can't get yourself together to even have a conversation in front of your peers, you're definitely not going to be able to do it in the real world. And that could be a problem. Sorry for that little rant, but like I personally love middle schoolers. They always got attitudes and it's amazing though because you don't know, what personal stuff they got going on at home or what they're doing, and it just is incredible that we can come in here and create a bond so quickly. At least for me, it comes pretty naturally. I know for some people they get turned off by the attitudes, but I just find it incredible because I'm going through so much and I know there's times where I'm just like not having it, and so I can have that relationship, like I can relate like that, and it makes it super easy for me. And I even taught at a continuation school before and I really, really enjoyed it. I find it so amazing that these kids can just go through so much and they're still in here, They're still in here giving you decent amount of respect. I mean, some teachers not so much, but for me they give me mad respect and I really love it. I really, really do. Okay, so I'm setting up for 6th period and I personally know that she has one child in this class that has a one-on-one aid, meaning that he needs help. And he has a few different conditions and that is perfectly okay, and I try to make everything as easy as possible on him. He is not a fan of change or sudden change, so I try to make sure that he has the schedule set, and every single time before we change an activity I let him know 10 minutes before, 5 minutes before, and now we are changing. That way he is not overwhelmed in any type of way. If you guys notice for this period, I have a lot of different stacks of paper, meaning there's going to be a lot of different activities and worksheets being done today. So instead of totally overwhelming the child I was talking about, I placed the very first worksheet on their desks. That way, when they walk in from lunchtime, they already have that first worksheet and can start on it right away. And then within the first 15 to 20 minutes, they should be done with this worksheet and we can move on. But like I said, I try to make sure that everything is set for him, and his desk is actually this one right here. And that way he is not feeling overwhelmed with all this work that we're already about to do. All right guys, sixth period went really well and we are actually all done for the day. I'm getting ready to go home, but this is kind of what I leave for them, which are just period 6, what we did, the different table groups that got all their stuff done, and then period 5, the papers that are done from them, and then I leave their substitute binder where it should be on their desk. And then if there's any extra paper, when you leave a classroom, you want to make sure you turn off the power to any projectors or anything like that. That way nothing is plugged in and could cause a possible fire when you leave. And you need to make sure that the lights are off. Say if these chairs needed to go, if they weren't connected to the actual desks, sometimes they need to be put on top of the desks in certain classrooms. That way when they're cleaning the floor, and you need to make sure you read those notes as well. They usually have those marked though on the sub list. And then like I said, you just turn off the lights, lock the door, and then you're out. And the lights are off. One fun fact, in teachers' restrooms, there's always something that's like uplifting, whether it's like this or there's like multiple signs or something like that. This particular school has a very small bathroom, but yeah, there's always something. We're back at home. We did it, okay? I gotta tell you, sometimes it's like super hard to make it through the day when I'm having trouble breathing and stuff, but today was like a really good day and I'm really excited about it because I wanted it to be a good day with this video going on, and it totally was. Being a substitute teacher is perfect for me. You don't have to worry about schedules. You don't have to worry about anything during the day, because as long as you get through those plans during the day, you're good. Like, you can do something different. You don't have to like do like minute by minute, which is awesome, because if you're having trouble breathing and they're expected to have like a little bit of a lecture kind of point, you can move that to a different point within the hour. That way you're not suffering and you get an amazing work day out of it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I really want to get this channel going and reach as much chronic illness sufferers, or if you're a family member or friend, just so we can help understand each other and have like a little community going on is my goal. So if you have any questions for me, make sure you comment below, and any video suggestions, definitely hit me up. Bye guys.